This is Image FX, a tool by Google that is specialized in generating AI images. I mean, we've all become used to AI image generation by now because there are models that are so popular for being excellent in generating human figures, like the Flux model. There are also models that have like some real strength when it comes to generating text on images, and that's like the Phoenix AI image model in Leonardo AI, for instance. Now, this tool by Google is still on the beta testing phase, which means it has room to make a lot of errors, and I mean, we can accept the flaws. I am comparing it today with images that we're going to generate on Kling AI. Well, to use this tool, just go to the link in the description or just follow this link. And what we're going to try today is to generate a variety of images. All would be on landscape mode. I mean, it wasn't actually like that because the earlier version, when I was using it, there was no aspect ratio selection like that, so they're still working on the tool, and it's always good for people like us. This is powered by Imagine 3, and it's actually a model that's outside the ones that we are used to seeing, and that's why it's interesting to test this out. And the reason why I'm comparing it with Kling is because Kling is also a tool that uses models that look like they are proprietary models exclusive to Kling, whereby when you say you are trying to generate an AI image, you're going to see a model called Colors, and it's not the regular model that you're used to seeing. So what we're going to do now is to just generate images from Image FX from Google, and then use the same prompt on Kling AI. Now, with Google, you know, I remember the olden days, like google.com, where you can just find the I'm lucky button. Yeah, same applies to this as well. And once you click on this, it's going to just generate a random prompt. But then this prompt is not going to be like completely detailed, like telling you how specific some things would be. It's just general. So this is what this prompt is: still of a food fight in the middle of a restaurant, cartoon shaped character throwing food. All right, this is really nice to see. I'm just going to copy this prompt and use it on Kling AI. And with Kling, I mean, let's use the 1.5 model. And one thing I also want you to also notice is, so we're going to generate 4 images too. One thing I want you to notice is the speed of execution, because as I was talking, that was when this image is generated. So like I said, this tool is still in a beta testing phase, because why is this image not yet showing us anything? But then let's go ahead and view the images. Yes, so the UI is not one that is still completely ready, in my opinion, because this is the maximum you can open the image. You can just download it and view what you've downloaded, but for you to view a full screen from the tool, it's a feature that needs to still be added. I mean, this looks really nice. This is the dimension. Its own 16 by 9 isn't the 1280 by 720 resolution. It's a bit higher than that, as you can see here. And this image looks nice. It's not bad. And there are so many other things that you can see. Let's see if Kling AI has generated its own. All right, so Kling has done it, but what is this? I can't see the characters. I can just see food fight. I can't really see any individual character there, or is Kling AI a bad tool to use as a comparison for this? I mean, well, anyway, let's go ahead and try other images. For this now, what we can do is, what I want to actually do is to add up to this particular prompt, and with image effects from Google, one thing that you can do is to select the particular details that makes the image really specific, and it gives you options from this where you can just click, just like one of those music generators using AI, like Suno. I think Suno, or is it Udio, that does something like this, where if you don't have any idea of how like the theme of what you're generating would be, then the best way is they're going to suggest a couple, and then you keep clicking. So let's say we want here we want this to be minimal. Let's say we want it to be abstract. I'm just going to be clicking a lot of things. We want it to be realistic yet cartoon shaped. Oh, this would be interesting to see. If we want to see more, we can just click on more. We want watercolor. Damn, I mean, this would be like, all right, so let's add photography to it, and that will be enough. So let's regenerate the image and see if it actually changes anything. So like with all AI tools that are free to access, things like this, like tools like this for now, would be free to use. And if you're watching this video, I guess this is the time to take advantage. So look at the change this made. I mean, it added realistic and photography to it. So it added cartoon characters in a realistic space, and this is really nice. I mean, look at this. There are human characters in the behind the scenes, and these cartoon characters are looking, they are cartoon shaped characters, but then it's more like a 3D version of those cartoon shaped characters. And wow, this is not bad at all. Like, you can generate a lot of images using this based on the style that you have in mind. And then yeah, so if we are to implement something like this on Kling, when you copy the prompt, it's not going to show those other extra additional features that we have. But what if we try to put them manually? Okay, so putting them manually means we are typing everything as it is. I'm just going to add a full stop here so it differentiates between all of these. And then after that, let's try to regenerate these images. But I really wasn't impressed with the result I got in the first generation. Kling is also doing its best to be fast, which is nice. Now, one other thing that you can do with this tool is, okay, assuming I want to change the style, I can just click on this, and it's going to bring up a drop down. But this drop down is not just any random selection. It's a drop down that shows related styles, and as you can see, you could either choose minimal or maximalist, or detailed or abstract. So these are all under the same category. You can choose realistic, and then abstract could still fall under that. And how about photography? So these also come under the same umbrella, and I really like the way this gives you options to I mean, just be creative. Like, it's just so free at the moment. So this is what Kling AI came up with. Yes, it made this realistic. It made this it made it different actually. But from what I can see here, it's not I still can see those cartoon-ish characters that are actually doing the foot fight. I don't know, but this tool is one that you can access right now for free. Now under this, you can still see other projects that Google is currently working on. Others are not ready yet, but like the video effects, I would love to see how that turns out. But the music effects is ready, but this is not what the video is about. And then the UI itself has a few settings that you can tweak. Like the only model that's available now is the best quality model, and then the seed. I mean, how many people actually mess with the seed? Then the aspect ratio, and that's basically it. Then this is the edit history. So one way that you would know that this tool is still a work in progress is when you click on edit history, it tells you to hover an image over an image and make edits to see edit history, which means the plan is to be able to edit these images from like this same dashboard, and any image you edit from here, it shows up in the edit history, and there's no edit at the moment. You can only download, copy the prompt, or copy the image itself, or then share it. You can also flag the image, and these are the actions you can take on an image right now. Let's go ahead and try another abstract prompt. All right, so let me just press on tab to show us this particular prompt. I'm just going to generate it as it is before adding these other elements. So how about we use Kling? Let's give Kling another chance. Generate. Okay, so let's see what Kling comes up with. Oh, this looks really nice. Okay, this doesn't make sense, but this especially looks really great to see. Let me just open it up. Yes, this isn't bad at all. It looks like an image from that can be used in a game, and I like it. How about Kling? What do you have for us? What's Kling AI's problem with showing humans or just characters as subjects? Okay, for that reason, let's try generating an image of someone, just showcasing a character on its own, and then use it in Kling to see if it works. All right, so now with this, I'm going to just copy it like that without adding any of those extra details. Let's see what Kling would produce if we have a prompt like this. All right, so let's see with image effects. Wow, this is incredible. It almost looks like it's trying to produce generate images using something like Flux, because this image is so realistic and so detailed from just a single line prompt.
If you like what you've been watching so far, then a like to this video and a sub to the channel will be massively helpful. Now let's continue with the video.
How about Kling? Oh my goodness. Okay, this video wasn't really to do this to Kling AI, but come on, you are letting us down here, Kling. Anyway, this is how good this particular image generator is. It's by Google, and you could see a disclaimer here telling you that tools can make mistakes, so double check them. Well, it only depends on what kind of generation you're doing. If you're looking for something accurate, then maybe you ask it to generate the image of someone, and then maybe a past president, and it gives you an image. If you are trying to depend on it for clarification, then it it's telling you here to double check. So that's where I feel this makes sense since we're generating images. All right, so now let's try using this tool for images that have text on them. Okay, so protesters holding a placard that shows "Let peace reign." How about this? For this, let's also still try our friend Kling AI. Should we try a different model? If the newest model shows this, how about the previous one? I really don't know, but let's give it a try. Maybe this might surprise us. All right, so Image FX from Google is refusing to generate this image, and this is the prompt I have. We couldn't create what you asked for. Let me just click again. Try a different prompt or click this for more information. We want this to be safe, fun, and educational. Therefore, we prohibit users from knowingly generating certain categories of content. What category of content could this be? I mean, it's a protest. Maybe that's why. All right, so let's change it from the person being a protester. All right, so I've changed it to a man in his 30s holding a card that shows "Let peace reign." Will Kling do the same thing? Oh my goodness. Yes, Kling has generated images showing us people protesting, but guess what? The text itself is not one to write home about. I mean, the image is not bad, it's very good, but then the text itself isn't good. Let's try the most recent version and then see if it generates it. Okay, and this is good with text as well. This is not bad. I mean, just look at how the whole like the images come out. It's not bad at all, because this, for instance, let's download it and view. So now the only downside is the UI itself needs to still be worked on, where you can view an image in full screen right from the dashboard without having to download it. And yes, so this is really nice. The image itself, the fingers are not like we can see 6 fingers or 7 fingers like some image generators. Oh, okay, so this is the latest version of the latest model from Kling 1.5, and the images are still great, but the text is still very bad. These are some of the prohibited use policy for this tool by Google. Just go through this particular link so you would have an idea of what you can generate, or what can't be generated. This obviously you can't, you can't generate stuff like this. But then hatred or hate speech, harassment, bullying, violence, or indictment of violence, maybe that's where the protest falls under, and that was why it couldn't generate an image that has to do with people protesting. But well, just let me know what you think of this tool. Let me know how you see yourself using it so far. I mean, it's free. You can go ahead and play around with it just every day, every time, until you find the best use case for it. So that's basically it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you as always in the next one. Goodbye.
If you have learned anything from this video, please click the Buy Me a Coffee link below. Every donation helps me to continue bringing this type of content to you.